way. We're on Skye. We made it. Ferry was delayed quite a lot. I think we boarded at about just after 6, left for 20 past. Didn't get onto Skye until 8 o'clock. But we were going up a country lane, like a little zigzag, and yeah, lights ran out on the bike, so we're going down the country lane, and luckily I had a head torch. Starting today, what is it, 10:30, something like that, but I thought I'd take you to the top. That's it, one arrow. The thing is with walking, it's just totally different muscles, aside than cycling. Nice just to get a little bit of a warm up though before we head round. We're going clockwise around Skye. So Portree today.
Ow!
Sunday, day 161, and we are off up Amstel this morning. We'll make an early one. pitched at the bottom of it. Asked the coffee shop owner if we could pitch in a patch, and I told her that we'll get the pickings in the morning, and she was like, oh god, yeah, by all means. Stunning spot. I thought about coming up here, but it's just a bit too steep for the bike. Oh, look at that from the background. We can go in. Up there. Great way to get the heart pumping in the morning. See you at the top. Look where we are. It's all a bit biblical. We're in a barn. Alright, wait. Video never does any of these places justice. You can just see where that telegraph, in between those telegraph poles, there's Anne's store, the store, and Portree. Just see the bay there. And I like this place. Tempting. On day 162 we arrived at the fairy pools. The weather was holding out, although it was a little bit windy. We decided to take a walk down to have a look, but unfortunately by the time I'd got down to the bottom I realised that my camera had hardly any battery left, so I was resigned just to take photographs, which was a bit of a shame. The waterfalls were absolutely stunning. There was definitely something magical about the place. I can understand why. There was one gentleman that wanted to get a little bit closer to the fairies and was taking a swim. But for me, definitely far too cold. I'll stick to the cycling. Although we did have a little bit of a run as well, just to keep warm. And soon, sure enough, the weather started getting bad. Started to pull in, temperature dropped quite considerably. And then, all of a sudden, sorry. Have to pitch up again. Miles, I am tired and cold. And I think I'm coming down with something. Stomach wise. Don't feel right. I can't express how hard it is at the minute. But I know physically I'm alright, mentally I think I'm drained. Because I've had a rest and it's been great. To the point where I was actually quite bored yesterday, not doing anything. And I felt like I needed something to do. As in cycle, I wanted to get moving. I had lost sugar yesterday and no carbs. So I'm feeling, it's all down to what you put in your body and how your mental state is. And I'm mentally getting to the point of struggling. I'm bouncy and everything to other people, but internally I am screaming a bit. But these are the times, these are the moments that I know that I'll look back and, oh, you did well there, mate. You did well, you strived through. But I think I need to warm up again. I'm not putting enough clothing on for the weather. It's just changed a little bit more than I'm used to. I'm cold again within an hour and a half. I'm bitterly freezing. Ruben's been amazing. I think he can sense that I'm not right. He's been pulling like a little Trojan. So I don't know whether to just put the tent on, snuggle into bed again for an hour and a half. But I'm trying not to think about it that way. I've resigned myself that there are things that I'm not going to be able to do. And they aren't important, but they are. You know, at the end of the day I could just be lying straight back for home. Does it matter? I don't know. Worth thinking about. Alright, rather than standing here wet, I'm going to get the tent up and move, and then we'll talk in a minute. Got the tent up. I really can't describe how cold I am. I can hardly feel my fingers. So, it's me done. Need to get warm. Get the wet clothes off. Get in the sleeping bag. Absolutely everything. I suppose it's just worry that if this continues, it's just going to the whole thing in jeopardy. They're dry. It's not a nice feeling. I can't get warm because I can't put enough energy. I haven't been able to put enough energy into it, so my legs are just doing this round and or I go downhill and there's just so much wind. Ruben's okay outside. He's out of the wind. He's tucked him. He's huddled up. Yeah. My hands became very weak there. I couldn't thread the toggles to put the inner in. It just had no strength to just do that. So these islands, it feels like you're going in circles. But then as I thought about that we're going in circles, I'm going in a circle anyway, because at the end of the day I'm going round the UK. So I'm only going to end up back exactly where I started, which is no different to the Isle of Skye, for argument's sake. So So it's only my preconceived ideas of what the circle is. Right, I'm going to quit it there. I'm going to get warmed up and I'll let you know how we go. Unfortunately, I'd lost the track of time. I had actually no idea that it was a Friday today and that we needed to get to the post office at Portree, which was over 20 miles away, and that it shut at 2 o'clock. So we made a great big gallop. Luckily the wind was with us and we were able to make great time. We picked up our parcel from the post office, which was our repair kit for the tolls and the tent. We then made a beeline to the shops to fill up on supplies, because our next stop probably wouldn't be until Ullapool. Wow, what a trip that's been. Skye, it's been amazing. It's one of those places that I feel like as soon as I got off of the ferry, it felt like home. It'll be definitely one of those places that I'm returning to, without a doubt. The people have been welcoming, the weather's been brutal, and the scenery's been something out of a fantasy world. Will be forever remembered fondly of though. But our journey continues. We're going deeper into the highlands now, and I'd still like to take Pass of the Cattle, Balloch na Bar. But unfortunately, the weather's still against us. The winds are still strong, and the rain still quite torrential. So I've decided to hold up here for a day or two and see what the weather holds up for us. We've got water just down the road, and we've got plenty of food supplies to last us. Hopefully the weather will clear and we're able to make that pass, but if not, we can always cut through from Loch Carron and continue. So let's see how it goes.